Waves. These examples show that it's not only important to identify new trends, rather, it is a matter of anticipating them. For example, identifying the opportunities they offer, preparing for them, and then using them. As in the examples of Nokia and Blockbuster, the aim is to avoid one's downfall, or, as in the case of Rockefeller, to build something new. This always reminds me of my 10 years as a professional kite surfer, when I was surfing at the best surfing spots all over the world. I learned the following very quickly with waves and wind. Someone who isn't interested in surfing doesn't even pay attention to the wind and the waves. Beginners pay attention to this, but they react way too late and usually miss the best waves. Professionals learn to anticipate when the wind and the waves come. They know how to position themselves appropriately to experience the best rides of their life. Exactly the same applies to the real world. Most people and most companies either do not recognize new trends at all, or they do so much too late. They are being overrun by the waves like a tsunami. However, it's not only important to learn to recognize changes like a beginner, but rather to anticipate them like a professional in order to position oneself, one's friends, one's family, or one's company correctly, and in this way to profit from the new trend, or at least not to be destroyed by it. Another factor to consider is perhaps not that a trend wasn't anticipated or even actioned too late on, but instead it was simply ignored. As seen in both examples with Nokia and Blockbuster, it was sheer ignorance and stubbornness into believing the old and foolproof way is the true way, and nothing will ever replace it. Their confidence and ego got the better of them, narrowed their vision, and made them forget to evolve. Today, for example, the trend is moving away again from oil and towards renewable energies. This brings enormous changes and challenges, but also implies opportunities for states, companies, and individuals alike. Like the waves when surfing, all sorts of changes come to us at regular intervals. No wave is the same as another, but you can learn from one wave to another how to profit from it. The word profit does not necessarily only mean financial profit, but it can also mean that one has more fun doing one's own work through a new chance, that one can carry out a work in a healthier way, for example, or that one can make a better provisions for one's own family for generations to come. Many of us can still remember the change through the internet. The already mentioned example Blockbuster will link this change with something negative. It is now also possible to measure the impact that smartphones and social media have on us. Nokia can definitely sing a lament about it. Numerous other waves are just breaking over us, be it artificial intelligence, drones, self-driving cars, robots, and much, much more. But perhaps the biggest wave is one of which many new trends will be built upon because of its huge advantages, and that is blockchain.